Have you ever wondered what happens when an unexpected flash of pure chutzpah clashes with the glamour of traditional Hollywood? Today we're exploring a story that may change your opinion of one of the most recognizable characters in classic television. This movie looks at 93-year-old Barbara Eden and explains why some have called her probably the most indecent woman in the world, based on some truly amazing photos. From her stunning unretouched images to the surprising, unexpected turn in her style that defies expectations. I'll be presenting every aspect of this incredible transformation in an honest and compelling manner, so keep reading. For decades, Barbara Eden has been the epitome of beauty and grace, and millions of people are familiar with her as the mesmerizing star of legendary hits. But we're here today to show you a side of her that might seem shocking at first. By today's standards, these pictures depict a bold, daring, and yes, very vulgar side of Eden. Get ready to see a 93-year-old woman who doesn't fit the mold of aging and doesn't leave any space for interpretation. As soon as you see these images, you might begin to question all you thought you knew about traditional beauty. Hollywood celebrities are no longer expected to always look sophisticated and humble. And instead, Barbara Eden's latest images have an unexpected energy, a lively, rebellious attitude that challenges the conventional wisdom about what it means to age well. Instead of being shown as a relic from Hollywood's golden age, Eden is portrayed in these images as a vibrant, alive force that isn't afraid to push boundaries. A life full of courage, zeal, and a willingness to embrace change, even if it seems unsuitable to some, is revealed by every line, curve, and bold choice she makes in her look. It is a powerful reminder that true beauty evolves over time and takes on new, inspiring, and unpredictable shapes. Imagine a well-known individual who has gained admiration for her timeless roles and impeccable fashion, abruptly taking front stage for a completely different cause. That's what these images do. They give Barbara Eden a look that most people would never expect, one that is both daring and utterly authentic. In contrast to the polished image she initially presented, the photographs depict her in positions and outfits that many would view as bold or even obscene. Instead of hiding behind layers of painstaking makeup or subdued attire, she chooses to flaunt her natural beauty and sense of style. Her attitude towards self-depression has radically changed, and this change extends beyond her wardrobe choices. Despite being 93, the woman in the photos is not afraid to explore her own identity and display an unguarded, raw side that goes against what one might anticipate from a Hollywood celebrity. Strong opinions have been expressed about these pictures by both critics and admirers. Some are utterly in awe of her courage and commend her for shedding the constraints of her former identity and embracing a style that is both authentic and unconventional. Others, however, are taken aback and struggle to make the connection between the daring picture captured in these photos and the refined icon of the past. As you watch this movie, you'll learn that Barbara Eden's transformation is more nuanced than it initially seems. It's not just a question of fashion or style, it's a deep personal message about the freedom to be oneself. Given a culture that often dictates how women should look and behave, especially as they become older, Eden's decision to be herself is nothing short of revolutionary. These pictures are even more intriguing because of the undeniable emotion they convey. The sophistication of a bygone era combined with modern undertones of rebellion, the tenderness of her once fragile features combined with a strong, almost rebellious stance, and the way light and shadow interact to seemingly define not only her body, but her entire personality, are all examples of contrasts in each image. As you look at these pictures, you begin to comprehend that they are more than just snapshots. They are windows into the soul of a woman who has lived multiple lives in one. This is a powerful tale of perseverance that challenges the notion that beauty and charm must fade with age. Instead, these pictures show how time adds richness and depth that is both fascinating and, if you think about it honestly, a little pornographic. How can someone as iconic as Barbara Eden, known for her timeless grace, suddenly appear so different? Is what some of you are probably wondering. The answer is simple. Life is a journey, and each year we are shaped by experiences that surprise us. These pictures honor Barbara's journey, a bold declaration that she is constantly evolving, still challenging, and still authentically herself. Whether you admire her for her ageless beauty or are enthralled with the raw honesty of her recent look, there's no denying that these photos have an impact. They force us to examine our own ideas of what is appropriate and wrong, and challenge us to reevaluate the fundamental definition of beauty. After all, a person's true beauty is not determined by their uniformity, but rather by the strength and sincerity of their spirit. As you continue to observe, consider the impact of seeing someone live unencumbered by social conventions. In today's world, where a lot of what we see is highly filtered and regulated, authenticity has a special force. Barbara Eden's transformation exemplifies the notion that being authentically oneself is the most audacious statement we can make, and that our flaws are what define us. These images document the mental and physical growth of a woman who has defied decades of expectations to reveal a side of herself that is intensely personal, shockingly daring, and, in its own way, wonderfully obscene. Every pose, every moment captured on camera bears the imprint of a life well lived. Barbara emanates a confidence that comes from years of experience, encompassing both achievements and mistakes, and cannot be bought or made. Her appearance debunks the misconception that becoming older is something to hide, showing that each year brings with it a new level of allure and mystery. These images inspire us to reflect on our own lives and consider how we could accept who we truly are, regardless of our age. Before we finish, I want you to pause and really look at these images in your mind's eye. Imagine the graceful features, the assured manner, and the obvious assurance that contributed to Barbara Eden's transformation. Think about how each image depicts a woman who has chosen to redefine what beauty is. Her decision to be true to herself in a constantly shifting world is a powerful reminder that beauty evolves with time, and that its purest form comes from inside. We can all learn from it, and that lesson is to embrace our unique paths and to appreciate the changes that make us who we are. Thank you for following us through to the finish of our analysis of Barbara Eden's remarkable transformation. If you found this voyage was as fascinating and thought-provoking as I did, please take a moment to like this video and leave a comment below. Your opinions on the evolution of beauty and Barbara's bold new look would be of interest to me. If you want to read more stories that go against the grain and reveal the real truth about celebrity makeovers, be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss any updates. Stay true to yourself, savor every moment, and never lose sight of the fact that genuine beauty never goes out of style. Rather, it just becomes more lavish and seductive with every year that goes by.